Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.
Hey guys, this is my report for April 27th. As you know, I've been doing these every Wednesday, and I get a lot of my information from local guides that I've helped even started them. You guys know I'm in the store all the time, and I also do a lot of fishing myself, you know, 3-4 times a week. Customers, friends come in the store. So basically I know what the heck's going on. I know what they're using. I know what people are buying. A lot of guys will come to the counter, bring their tackle up, and I just ask them, just kidding around, what are you fishing for? Or where are you going? And most of the time I'm right on. So all my reports are done through information that I've gathered through the week. And one of the things is you know, when you're watching my videos, please hit the like and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. And you can leave a comment and I will get back to you. And it helps me understand what people are looking for when you actually talk to me on there. And I appreciate all the help you guys are doing for me. If you go to the description, you're gonna see all the stuff that I use, the tackle, line, change of hooks, everything that I do. And when you buy it online, it helps me a lot. It actually will help me more than if you came in the store. So go online and buy it online and it'll help me out a lot. So let's get on with this report. So the hottest thing going on right now, you know, as you guys know, because it's been week after week, is the stripers. They're in big numbers. They're catching them from Rio Vista area all the way far north is Colusa. They're catching a ton of them. The bigger females are starting to arrive in. The fish, instead of being, you know, they're 22 to 24 inch, now they're 22 inches up to 20 pounds. One of the gals that works for me, she goes religiously 3 or 4 times a week. They've been going out at night in the Sacramento River out by Cortland or Walnut Grove and been catching limits and nice fish. The other night she caught one over 30 inches and released it. And I think another thing is get your gear ready because the shad are here. So they've already showed up, and normally when the shad show up, it's kind of like the tailing end of the stripers. But I also know because of the males come first, the female stripers are here, it's coming to an end. So as soon as the water temperatures warm up, they'll do their thing and they're out of here. And then the shad will move up in big numbers. Evelyn and my brother went yesterday and they actually caught some nice fish. They went in the American River, which is a little bit early right now. So if you were to ask me, I would tell you to go to the confluence of the American and the Sac or the Feather River. Those are the 2 key places early in the year. Pink or chartreuse 1-inch grubs, and you're probably gonna need a 3/4 to 1 ounce egg sinker, and shad darts, and you could catch a ton of them things off the bank. And don't forget the limit's 25 if you plan on keeping them. So other things going on in our area, the bass bite's still good. It's actually, there's a lot of big fish being caught right now. And basically because we've been getting these intermittent weather patterns and it's been pushing the bass backwards, they'll come up, they think it's time to spawn. We'll get some cold weather with a little rain and then it pushes them back, and then, so it gives the angler more time. There's a lot of guys catching their personal best this time of the season, and you want to get out and do it. Michael did quite well the other day, and he was catching them on chatterbaits in 2 feet of water, and he had some nice fish. Deborah, a good friend of mine, she caught her personal best the other day, and it was 7.75. She caught a dragging a brush hog, so you could basically catch them on anything. So if you were to ask me, hey, I'm going bass fishing, what lures would I use? I'd make sure I'd had a Cinco and a chatterbait. Those are the 2 top baits I think right now that will really catch you some fish. Around the local areas, stripers, shad, and bass. Now the bay and the ocean. You know, ocean salmon opened up. It's been hit and miss, but it's been really strong going on in Monterey. The guys are trolling. They're catching a lot of nice fish. They're trolling anchovy or herrings, and they're catching nice ones. And they're a lot of fish. They're very plentiful. They start moving north, so they'll start coming around Pacifica and then Bodega Bay, but if you really want to have a solid, good chance, I would go to Monterey. Then inside our bay, halibut. All the guides, Jay and Steve and those guys and Richie, they're all changing their gear over from sturgeon now because the halibut in the bay has caught on fire. So Adrian, kid that works for me, he was down there this week and they caught some nice fish. And they were at Berkeley. Jay was at Berkeley last week and they're trolling. You could use a Dodger, an 8-inch Dodger with a anchovy behind it. And then one day Adrian told me he caught more leaving the Dodger off. So you could experiment, run 1 or 2 with a Dodger and vice versa until you find out what they want that day. But there's a lot of fish in the system right now. So you got the salmon out in the ocean and your halibut inside the bay. So those are some of the targets that you could go after right now. There's also, as you know, watching my last video on trout fishing up at the Mother Lode Lakes, I caught a lot of fish and Big Al's been up there. He's still catching them. So the trout bite up there is really good. I'd say it's probably going to stay good until the temperature's getting to high 80s. Then them fish will go down. They're a little bit more difficult to catch. Kokanee season is right around the corner. Buller's Bar, limits 10 there, and it's pretty simple, but you go up the river arm and grab them. I heard they're in 25 to 45 feet of water, and the little pink hoochie behind a little 5-inch Dodger is a trick. And I'm gonna be doing that real quick here. I'll be posting a lot of videos on kokanee coming up. And also the crappie at Clear Lake is still going crazy. Those fish are in 2 to 3 feet of water spawning, and there's a lot of 2 to 3 pound fish being caught there. So you got those, you got trout, kokanee, crappie, and like I said before, right now you could go out and catch anything. So this is the time of the year that you want to be on. Even right now when I'm doing this video, see the pond behind me? I'm walking around it and I see a bass on a bed over 3 pounds. If I had my pole, I would have caught it and showed you. That one there is suicidal. It'd be easy to catch. So if you catch bass on beds, please let them go and let them do their thing. Hey, my tackle tip of this week is a little bit different. If you go and watch the video that I posted up Monday, what happened was I was on my way to go to the Sacramento River over at Garcia Bend. I was going to go do a little bait fishing and do a little scouting so I could do a video on it in the future. And when I was going, I went and gassed up the boat just like I normally always do. I had my brother and my sister-in-law and my wife, Janet, with me. And we started heading out fishing. Get to Garcia Bend. I look at my rearview mirror and I saw this flash. So I looked again, I go, oh shoot, the boat's on fire. So I slammed on the brakes and we jumped out, and me and my brother ran to the back of the boat, and it was already engulfed. The whole back of the boat, the fire was taller than the motor, and it was going, it was really hot. We tried to get our stuff out. 2 rods got broke, a couple of them got melted, the ice chest got melted. One of them, the little one that had our bait, it got melted, so I couldn't even open it. But we got a lot of the stuff off the boat, and I have a fire extinguisher in there, and I tried climbing in the boat, and it was a little one, and forget it. It didn't work at all. It didn't even have a chance of putting that fire out. So we just backed off because we thought maybe the gas tank was going to explode. So we just watched it burn, and the fire guys got there in about maybe 10 minutes, and as soon as they came and got off the truck, I knew them. So they're going, hey Alan, what's going on? I go, I don't know, but put my boat out. So they extinguished the boat, and we looked around, and they think it was caused by the battery. But if I think I had a big fire extinguisher, I might have got it out. I'm not sure. And then we thought about it. This could have happened if we were on the water. If we were in the river, what we have done, that boat caught on fire like that, you wouldn't have a choice but to jump out of the boat. So make sure you got your life jackets where they're accessible, and I would make sure I had a decent sized fire extinguisher, not those little bitty ones that you could get for 20 bucks. They don't have enough in them to put a fire out. So now, you know, that this has happened to me, and I've been fishing all my life, guys, and I've never had this happen before, ever to me. But now that it has, I'm gonna make more precautions and just be more careful. So just watch it, watch that video and you'll see. Hey guys, just wanna let you know that I post twice a week, and on Mondays I post a video of, you know, whatever fish I'm going after, and then I put a description of what lures and stuff I'm using. Then on Wednesday I do a report. So I let you know what's going on from the information that I get from guide friends, customers, and I'm on the water 3 or 4 times a week. And I get that information and then I give it to you on Wednesdays. And I also give you a tackle tip on Wednesday of what's working best for me. So don't miss these reports. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey, Pissy.
Oh, got the babies, that's why. Saying stay back or I'm gonna attack you.
Fishing is fun, but hooking is the only way. We're gonna show you how to catch some fish today.